Hello everyone. In this video, we will learn on how to use and simulate an Arduino using Android phone. So I am using browser and we will need to go to tinkercad.com. So if you don't have yet an account, you should need to create one and proceed to create an Arduino project. So let us first turn on desktop mode or the desktop site and click this circuit and create a new circuit. Then here is our work area. First, we will need an Arduino board, so let us find here. We will need to drag it. So, just wait. Okay. And we will need a LED. And a resistor. First, we should need to connect this anode into this terminal of resistor. And this terminal 1 to pin number 7. And the next, this cathode should be here in the ground. Okay. And for the ground color of the wire should be blue, for example, and red for the pin. And let's arrange for a better wirings. Double click and put here. And double click here and put here. This one too, to make it more organized. So we are done setting up the LED and the resistor in our Arduino board. So let us proceed in our code. So we need to change a block of code into a text and click continue. First, we should need to set up or declare a variable int name a LED and its pin number 7. Next, let's change the pin number 13 into our variable LED. And same here. High means on and low means off. So if we simulate this program, then the light will blink for sure. Oops. Let's simulate it now. Take a look. The light is blinking. edit our resistor and make it 500, for example, the resistance, and change it into here. These options will make our LED more brighter. And let us add in the code of a console. Let's initialize first the serial that begin 9600. So to print the logs in the console, you will use this code serial.print ln and the message inside here. Message, for example. So when we run, the serial monitor down below, click it and the message will print every loops started. And then next, we will try to add button here. Here the push button. Let us drag here. And another resistor. This resistor will use to avoid explosion of our project. First, let's connect our resistor into this terminal 2B. And this resistor will go to the ground. And this terminal 1B should go to the power, let's say 5 volts. And then this terminal 2A will go to the pin number 4. So we are done setting up this. Let us arrange our code or wire. And then next, let's proceed into our code. We should declare another variable for the button. Int button and its pin number, which is 4. And we also need to declare a variable for a switch is on. The default value is 0, which means false. And the pin mode also. Pin mode BTN. This button is input. So let us say we want to turn on the light when the button clicks and turn off the light when the button doesn't click. So the condition will go here. First, call our variable is on. And then assign it to the digital read. It will read the button. And let us try to log first if what's gonna happen if we click the button. Let's start simulation and look for the monitor. Look, there is 0 outputs or logs. When we click the button, it becomes 1. So we will proceed for the condition. Here we will write an if condition to test if we click the button. If is on is equal to high. High is turn on the light. So the value of high is 1. So when we press the button, it should turn on the light. And else the light will off. Then we are done. Let's try to simulate once again and try to press the button and the light goes on. And remove the button from pressing and the light goes off. Next, we will try another sensor or input device. This PIR sensor. Let's put it here. This PIR sensor is for the motion. It is able to detect the motion first. Let's connect the wirings into the Arduino board. This first pin or the signal will go to the pin number 2. And this power will go to 5 volts. And then next, this ground will go to this ground port. And we are done setting up the motion sensor. So let us proceed with our code. Let's declare the sensor pin. Pin number is 2. And another variable is moving to detect if our device is moving or not. The default value is 0. And the pin mode. Sensor. This is input. So we can copy this code copy and paste it below. Paste. And now let's change the is on variable into is moving. And instead of button, we will change it into sensor. And is moving, the light will goes on, or else the light will goes up. Let's log also if what happens in the console. So let's try to simulate this one. And look for this serial monitor. And let's try to move these dots. When it moves, the light goes on and the value of serial monitor becomes 1. And if it stops, the light will goes up and the value of serial monitor goes back to 0. That means our sensor is working. Stop simulation. So we are done in this sensor. We can now proceed to another sensor, which is called the ultrasonic. Go to all and search for the ultrasonic and choose this with 4 pins. Okay. This ultrasonics will trigger an echo. It is able to measure the distance of an object. So this pin should be go to 5 volts. And this trigger pin should go to trigger pin number 13. And this echo should be in pin number 12. And for the ground, should be goes in the ground port. Okay. And then after that, we should proceed in our code. First, let us declare a variables such as the state. And default value is 0. Next is the trigger pin, which is pin number 13, and a variable for echo, which is pin number 12. And also the pin mode. Pin mode for trig is an output. Pin mode for an echo will be input. Okay. Next, for the code, we should write a trigger digital write trig as low, which means up. And delay microseconds, just 2. Another digital write, for the trig again, high, which means on. And delay microseconds, let's say 10. And digital write again for trig, and becomes low. For the duration first, so we need to pass in the echo variable into high. So let us declare that duration and the distance will have a default value of 0. After this, we should calculate the distance using the formula of duration times 0.342 divided by 12. So let us see in the serial monitor the distance. Let us try to simulate this one. And we should look for the serial monitor. And this is our sensor. What if it goes to the top. Then the distance will change. What if it goes down? The distance becomes lower. So, we can implement another output device to trigger when it goes up or when it goes down. So let us say we are using another device or output device. Let's go to the basic. This piezo is just like a speaker. So first, let's connect them. This positive area will go to pin number 8. And this negative pin, it should go to the ground. Wait and connect. Okay. After that, we will need to proceed in our code. So, we will declare a piezo here with a pin number 8, and the pin mode is pin mode piezo output, since it is the speaker. So let's make it sound. It will sound when our sensor for the distance, when it goes near to the device, it should sound. If condition if the distance is less than or equal to 500, then digital write piezo high, which means on, and delay is just 1 second, or else digital write piezo low, which means up, delay 1000. Let's check if we are coding the right thing. So let us simulate. I hope no errors. Okay, and I decode, and it's already sound. Let's change the distance above or make it far. It will not go down. Why it doesn't stop? Can I see the console? Oh, you should remove the equal sign. Stop simulation. And remove the equal sign. Let's simulate once again. Why it always on? What's wrong? When it goes down, when it goes up, stop this simulation. Distance less than 500. High. Okay, let's try to change it into greater than, less than, which means if the distance below 500, the sounds will on. If the distance is above 500, the speaker will goes up. But why it's not working? Let's try once again. I got it. When it reaches the top, it will stop. And when it reaches the bottom or the nearest or near to our device, it will go sound and goes up, will turn up, and will goes down, will turn on again. So we are done in our Arduino simple project. Let's check our lights. Clicking the button. Just wait, I will need to stop the sound. Long press the button, working, and then the motion. Okay, working, and stop. And finally, we are done to our first project.